What's going on, everyone? This is GhostX and welcome back to the channel. A new week has started with the Battle Pass Road to Battlefield 6, and we've got new weekly challenges and a few updates from Battlefield comms. I'm going to quickly go over these updates with you, then break down the weekly challenges and share some tips and tricks on how to complete the Battle Pass fast and easy. Let's go ahead and get started. First, let's talk about the newest update of Battlefield 2042. This update covers a lot of things, but mainly we're focusing on the weekly challenges and the Battle Pass itself. As of today, there have been some changes to the Phantom program. It looks like they patched an issue with the elevator on the Iwo Jima map. They addressed, how people were obtaining the prototype weapon by proning in the elevator to avoid the kill box. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. They also have fixed the glitch where players were going out of bounds to get the prototype weapon. But regardless, if you want to know the legit way to unlock the newest prototype weapon in the Phantom program, check out the link in the description. I've included a video we published last week that walks you through it step by step. Now, there were also some changes to weapons, gadgets, maps, and modes in the player cards. I'm not going to go into all of that here, but one thing worth mentioning is the fix of weekly missions. Specifically, some missions involving vault weapons weren't tracking properly. This should now be resolved. Finally, they added tier skip functionality to the Road to Battlefield 6 pass. From what I'm seeing, that basically means you'll be able to buy the whole pass outright or purchase multiple tiers at once. I don't know exactly. I haven't seen it live in the game yet, but we'll wait and see how things are. As for the weekly challenges, this week's we've got the variety of things and challenges to work through. Most of them are geared toward, I would say, recon and support, although a lot of challenges can still be completed with other operators if you prefer. That said, recon and support are probably going to be the main picks you will want to use this week. Now, what's really worth mentioning, and honestly I'm happy about this, is that they increased the number of points you earn per challenge. In the past, it was 4 points per tier 1 challenges, 5 points per tier 2, and 6 points per tier 3, but starting this week, tier 1 now gives you 5 points, tier 2 gives you 6, and tier 3 gives you 7. That extra bump makes progression through the battle pass noticeably faster, which is great. And also, as you remember, I mentioned in my prior video that from now on we're going to have weekly or like weekends double events all the way to Battlefield 6, and the last 2 weekends will be triple XP events. And remember, the easiest and fastest way to grind the battle pass is to start the weekly challenges. Once you've finished those, there are multiple strategies that you can use to keep moving forward. I've mentioned some of those in my previous videos, but I'll go over them again in this one too. As far as the weekly challenges go, tier 1 is pretty basic. You will need 1 road kill, 3 smoke grenades thrown, and 3 intel ribbons. For the intel ribbons, the best way to get is to spawn as a recon on any map and use the recon drone. I mean, this one is no-brainer. Just spot enemies and wait for them to get killed. Once they do, you will earn the XP and the intel ribbons. Spotting enemies only is not enough. They have to be eliminated by your team. Just remember that. And moving on to tier 2, these are also not too hard. You will need to use the SOFLAM with Recon to spot enemies. The best strategies, in my opinion, is to stay back on any map because the SOFLAM has really solid range. Just to scan the battle area, spot vehicles and infantry, and once your team damages them, you will get the credit. You will need 30 enemies spotted in total, and that includes both infantry and vehicles. Another challenge is disrupting enemies with EMP or concussion effects. This one is pretty straightforward. Just pick support, take 2 EMP grenades, keep resupplying yourself with ammo crate, and you will knock this one out in probably 5 minutes. Next one is getting kills with Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2 weapons. Again, pretty simple. You can hop onto, this week's event, which is the World Tour. If you'd rather to go straight to Battlefield 3 map, I've included server code in the description. You will drop you into a bot server where you can clear this challenge also pretty quickly. Now for tier 3, first up is 15 shotgun kills. Pretty straightforward. Most of the time you will be close enough to your targets anyway, so you will naturally rack up those kills. The nice thing is, while you're doing the shotgun kills, you will also be completing this bonus mission, kills from 25 meters or less. This is, weekly bonus missions, which is very crucial to get this week. That's basically 2-in-1 progress. The other T3 challenges are damages with C5 and also kills or revives with a defibrillator. For C5, you will need about like 10 to 12 kills, which is very doable in bot servers. For the defibrillator, you will need 20 kills or revives. Again, very achievable. Honestly, all of these challenges can be knocked out in less than 30 minutes using the bot server code that I included for you in the description. Just spam the host button a few times. It usually works best early in the morning or late at night, but you can try anytime. Once you're in, just go ahead and knock out the weekly missions. When you're done, you don't have to stick around in bot servers since the XP gain there is only moderate, but they're perfect for finishing the challenges fast. And the good news is they don't affect your battle pass points. After all of this, when it comes down to everyday playing, in my opinion, the fastest way to advance the battle pass is still jumping into a breakthrough match while playing support. The best support operator in my opinion is Falk. You can drop ammo crates, throw smoke grenades, and heal teammates. All of this stacks up a lot of ribbons and contributes to multiple achievements. On top of that, you're racking up XP across the board, combat XP, support, wingman XP, and more. And if you really want to optimize things, I recommend mixing it up a bit during matches. For example, start up like with a Recon and use a Recon drone for 5 to 10 minutes to spot enemies, and try to spot as many enemies as possible. Every time your squad takes them out, you will, kind of rack up intel ribbons. Then after that, you can switch over to Assault or Engineer for 5 to 10 minutes or less than that. Focus on different kills and destroy vehicles to earn more, kind of types of ribbons. The more variety of ribbons you collect, the faster your XP climbs and the quicker you move through the battle pass, of course. I've shared this strategy before in my previous video, and honestly, it still stands as the fastest and easiest way to grind. That said, I've had people come in, to the videos and comment with other suggestions too. One of them was, playing Close Quarters Conquest, which I tried, and it's actually pretty good. So you might want to, give it a shot yourself, but if you find it, doesn't feel that much rewarding, you can always fall back to the breakthrough support method that I just mentioned. And personally, if I'm playing breakthrough, I prefer running it on Iwo Jima. It's still available, and from what I understand, they're going to keep it until Battlefield 6 launches, thanks to all the community requests that we had a few weeks ago. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope these tips help you knock out the weekly challenges and level up your battle pass as fast as possible. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to drop a like. It really helps out the channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Battlefield updates, guides, and tips. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Good luck out there with the grind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.